dear students, I wish you well one at home, and today we will read chapter 7. The chapter 7, its name is Forest and Wildlife in India. And you know, both are the part of natural resources. I already cleared these are the natural resources. They are provided by nature. And the forest and wildlife both are the part of renewable resources. Understood? So first we will start our forest. What is the meaning of forest? A large area where different types of trees, plants, shrubs, creepers and grasses grow together. That means these all are things, if together they make a forest. One important thing, they are not grown by human being, they are naturally grown. Understood? Here so many animals also found, so it's a forest. And in our India, we know in India so many types of physical features. That's why here is different types of forests also found here. And now we will read the types of forest. Okay, we know very well in India different types of physical features. That means different landforms are here, and climate also different in so many parts of our country. That's why different types of trees are found here. And they are making a different types of forest. That means type of forest in India. So how many types of forest mostly found in India? 5. How many types of forest? 5. So first is evergreen. It's a very less. That means its part in India it's very less. Mostly in the northeastern side of India and in the south. That means in the island groups we can say, and near the coastal plains these types of forest are found here. What is it? Here is written evergreen. Evergreen means the green throughout the year. These forests green throughout the year. That means if one tree shed their leaf, the next tree will grow up. That means that their leaves came on these trees. So evergreen, they green throughout the year, and they are found only less part of India. In these forests, mostly trees found ebony and mahogany. These forests are found here. The next is deciduous. It's a very important because in India's mostly part covered with deciduous forests. You know, in these forests, trees shed their leaves in a autumn season, and they have leaves only in monsoon season. So these forests mostly found in deciduous. For example, in our Bhilwara Eco Park is there. If we will go in the summer season, they shed their leaves. In autumn season, they shed their leaves. Only in monsoon season, we can see the green leaves there. So they are also part of deciduous forest. Deciduous, that means the trees shed their leaves after some time. In these forest trees found teak, sal, these types of trees are found here. Understood? And the next is thorny forest. Thorny, that means its name is thorny, means kaante wala. And these forests mostly found in the desert region, in the western side of Rajasthan. In these forests, which type of trees? Kikar, babool, cactus, these types of trees are found here. Understood? And the next is tidal forest. It's also very important. Tidal forest is found in Sundarban Delta. I already cleared where is located Sundarban Delta in West Bengal. It is the largest delta. In these trees, roots came upsides. That means we can see easily roots on the earth surface. So tidal forests are found in Sundarban Delta. And in these forests, mostly one tree is found, it's Sundari. Understood? The next is mountain forest. We know very well in which part of country mountain is located. Only for in northern part of India. So mountain forest is found in northern part of India, in Jammu Kashmir and these states, and in India mostly part is covered with deciduous forest. For example, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, all plateau region and some part of coastal plains also. So mostly part is covered with deciduous forest. I think these types of forest are clear. So after types of forest, we will read about the importance of forest. We know it is very important part of our earth. We know forests are provide us important thing, oxygen. They clean the air. They provide us firewood. Understood? They mostly so many things are provided, timbers, medicines, so many things we are getting from the forest. And so many animals, home it's also. So we should try to conserve it. We know very well our population is very big. For our things, for our necessities, we are cutting the trees, but we should stop it. And how can we stop? So I will clear now how we will stop. We should try plants more trees. Understood? We should check the deforestation and always try to should plant more trees. If we will do this, we can help to our nature also. We can help to our clean the air also. So we should try, and we should try 3 R's also. We are using 3 R's. What are the 3 R's? Reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce means we should try to reduce use of plants. That means plants, things, for example paper, you can save it, understood? And we should try to firewoods, if we will use a gas and these things, so alternate source, so we can preserve it. So you should try to reduce. Reuse, that means if we are using paper, so we can reuse also. That means we can make again proper these things. And last is recycle. We can make a recycle also. For example, if after using paper, if it's not required, we can recycle it. We can make a new paper. So we can help to trees, these things. So we should try to conservation of forest. If we will not conserve it, soil erosion also a main problem, because the trees are roots. It's preserve the soil. If we will cut the trees, the soil also move from one place to another and reduce the fertility. So we should try to conserve forest. Understood, beta? So many animals and birds and insects live together in a big forest. These are all the part of wildlife. And we know very well India has so many variety of physical features, and we know very well so many types of forests are found here. That's why different types of animals found here. We can easily see in Gujarat different types of animals, in desert area different types of animals, in the mountain hills, in the north part of India different types of animals, in deciduous forest also different types of animals. So I will clear now that so many types of animals are found here, and we should always try to conserve these animals, because so many animals are not now the part of our earth, because they are extinct from the earth. So we should try to conserve these animals, because so many people are, for our necessity, they are killing, they are hunting to them. Why? For the tusk, for the horns, for the hairs, for the skin. So many people are doing these things. For peacock also they are doing for the wings. So we should try to conserve these. So for these conserving, the government also started so many missions to preserve these animals. So we should also help. We should try also to preserve these animals. Understood, beta? Wildlife part, and you know it's mostly found in Sundarban Delta. Where? In the Sundarban Delta, and that means in the West Bengal. It is a Bengal tiger, and it is also India's national animal. We should try to preserve these animals. Why? Because it is also part of rainbow. And you know, for this in our Rajasthan also one national park, it's a Ranthambore. It's also preserve the tiger. Okay, beta? Animals. And now I am telling to you that now our government of India to preserve these animals, so many parts of our country, it's decided these are forests, these are reservoirs, these are the national park, these are sanctuaries. Why? Because in these areas the hunting of animals and cutting of trees are illegal. That means you can't cut the tree, you can't hunt the animals. If you will do this, so government punish. So that's why the government decided so many areas, national parks, so many sanctuaries. And you know how many national parks in India? In India, 100 national parks. How many? 100 national parks in India, and 514 reserve sanctuaries. Understood? 514 sanctuaries. So for these national parks and in these sanctuaries, our duty also, we should try to clean these areas, and we should not cut the trees, we should not hunting the animals. In so many national parks in India, in Rajasthan also 3 national parks. Do you know? It's Ranthambore National Park for animals, for tiger preserves, understood? And for Saraska, it's for parrots. These national parks are located here. Jim Corbett in Uttarakhand, Periyar in Kerala. So these are important national parks of India. I think you understood.